What's up? What's going on, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Rhonda and I'm happy to have you. Today is Saturday, December 27th. It is 5:29 p.m. and I just touched down in Columbus. I literally just got in Honey's car. Speaking of Honey,
hi.
There go Honey, y'all. She picked me up, so I just got in her car, y'all, and we just pulled up to Life. I don't know if I've mentioned Life to y'all before because I feel like it's so much content that I haven't put out. I don't know. So we just put up to our favorite spot. Like, this is maybe 10 minutes away from the airport. It's called Life, L-Y-F-E. Kitchen and Cocktails, I think. But is that the full name? Yeah. Kitchen and Cocktails. It's on Cassidy. So anybody in the area, if you've never been here, if you're looking for a spot, they have great music. They got karaoke on some nights. The drinks are on point. We love this drink called Around the World. It's like a combination of all the flavors for like the slushy or whatever. It's delicious. I'll show y'all. And also their wings. Their wings are great. Usually get the Grippo wings. I'm kind of in the mood for some shrimp too, so I'll probably get both. But yeah, I haven't eaten all day, and this is the perfect meal to have to break my fast. What else? Y'all, I had a really smooth flight. This is probably the smoothest flight I've ever been on in my life. Ever. Like, it was a perfect smooth flight. It was supposed to be 4 hours and 20 minutes, but it was only 3 hours and 35 minutes. So I made it back a lot sooner than I expected. But it was great. It was good. I feel like I've definitely inched a little bit closer to like getting over my anxiety. I'm not completely over it, but I think that I'm inching closer in the right direction, and I'm really happy about that. So I just wanted to start this vlog, and bring y'all with us while we go to Life. It is cold as hell, y'all. We are at Meijer. We're about to make dinner. So come along with us. We got the Delmonico steaks and some of our favorite things on the side. So we got some broccolini, pepper jack cheese, strawberries, cucumber, avocado, mushrooms. Did I say strawberry already? No? Anyway, we're about to just chill out. Just sit on the couch and watch TV. Maybe watch a show. No, actually we're watching a vlog. So we're about to watch a vlog and just chill for the rest of the night. I picked this up too. We're about to have some cab with this as well.
After that, unless they need to be fixed or something like that, that's it. You pay the fee to get the camera installed and for the camera itself. And then since you're paying for your Wi-Fi, like, that's how you view the footage, obviously, because, you know, you have an app just like in the States.
new year. It is January 1st, y'all, 2026. Man, we are here. It's 5:41. I'm driving to the grocery store right now. It's not, pitch dark outside, but it's getting dark. So I turned on a light to try to help out a little bit. So yeah, going to the grocery store. I'm making enchiladas for dinner. So I gotta grab a couple things. Honey has some stuff at her house, but I'm gonna go grab a couple things. It has been a very chill day. Our New Year's Eve was pretty chill too. The weather kind of changed up some of our plans. We went to a bar to watch the OSU game. So we watched the OSU game, and like in the third quarter, we left the bar to go to the New Year's Eve party we were going to. And when we came out, y'all, it was just a lot going on. Like, snow wasn't in the forecast that it was. It was supposed to start snowing at, I think, 10 p.m. But it started at like 6 something. So it was just really wet and like slippery outside. So we decided to go home, So yeah, we didn't make it to the New Year's Eve party. Came home. We watched a couple of movies on Tubi that were actually pretty good. They were actually pretty good. One was called, they were pretty good. They weren't bad. One was called 3, and the other was The Twisted Marriage Therapist or something like that. So they weren't bad. Tubi, it's been quite a few movies that we watched on Tubi where most of the story was pretty good, and then the ending ends up being terrible. So yeah, they were pretty good. So we watched movies till like 3 in the morning, then went to sleep. And like I said, it's been a pretty chill day. Haven't done a whole lot. Yeah, that's it. As the year was coming to an end, of course, just a lot of reflection as always. I feel like I reflect no matter what. Like, even if I'm not sure what I want to focus on, sometimes I'm kind of like fine tuning, what it is I want to focus on, like still in January. But this year, I definitely was certain what I wanted to do. And I'm proud of myself too for making adjustments. Cause I would say, y'all, was putting a lot of pressure on myself, probably putting 5 to 7 years worth of work into 1 year. And I'm glad that I, dialed it in some, that I zoomed out and was like, hey, this is a lot. So, I have my specific things I want to work on. I have 3 things I want to work on this year. And I feel like I can manage that. I think that the things I want to work on also are going to help me with structure. Because I struggle with structure. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I can be a person who struggles with structure, but I like structure. You know what I mean? So, and I think just the older I get, the more I want it. I want structure. And that's not to say I don't get things done, because I do. I do get things done. I just need to implement more structure. So that's knowing the 3 things that I'm working on this year. I have a wellness goal. I have a creative goal. And I have a learning goal as well. Something brand new that I want to learn. So yeah, those things are definitely going to help me with, just some areas where I want to be better. What else? Also did some reflection, like questions. There were some really good questions, y'all, that I feel like it was this video that my best friend had shared with me, and it was on Instagram. And the questions were, I got dropped, y'all. Hold on now. Okay. So y'all saw us earlier in this vlog. We went out, kind of had like a meeting of the minds. We've talked about our 2026 goals, and then we were kind of just checking in as 2026 was, approaching. And do I want to park over here? Yeah, I'll park over here. As 2026 was approaching, we kind of just checked in on some project stuff and just our goals, right? And so she had shared this video with me, and we did one of the exercises, and then some of the other questions we answered on our own. And I'm going to share these questions because somebody had messaged me, and they were like, hey, where do I start? Where do I start for 2026? I'm not sure what to focus on or what to do. So I feel like these questions are actually really helpful. Just to kind of give you some space on, just to kind of give you direction in terms of reflection. And then also I was telling the person that even if there's not a specific thing that you can think about, I mean, you're your greatest project. So you can always work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can always work on maybe your communication, your wellness, or whatever it is. There's something that we always have work to do. So if all else fails, work on yourself. And when you work on yourself, good things always come out of that, you know, because you're going to end up being a better person, a stronger person, a wiser person, a more focused person, whatever the results are. And you end up attracting different things in your life. So if you don't know what to focus on in 2026, if all else fails, focus on yourself. Okay. You can never go wrong with that. Put the chips in, just bet everything on yourself. All right. So here are the questions. I think I'm gonna put this on the community tab too. So there are 5 questions, y'all, that I answered, I think 8 total, but I'm gonna share these 5. All right, so 5 questions are, what did I constantly avoid in 2025? And what did it cost you? Because there is a price to pay when you avoid things, and that is a fact, okay? So what did I constantly avoid in 2025? And what was the cost of you avoiding that thing? Second question, what am I really proud of? Wait, what? Oh, what am I really proud of this past year? Okay. What are you proud of? And what did you accomplish in 2025 that you are really proud of? Give yourself some credit. Because I know we can sometimes we just don't give ourselves enough credit. We don't pat ourselves on the back enough, and we need to. No matter how small, no matter how big, in between, whatever, pat yourself on the back, give yourself credit. All right. So number 3, what behaviors quietly moved my life forward? What behaviors quietly moved my life forward? The number 4 question, what labels about myself did I act as if they were facts? What labels about myself did I act as if they were facts? I'm not a morning person. I'm a late person. Those types of things. I think the number 5 is probably my favorite question, y'all. If next year stayed exactly the same as this one, what would disappoint me the most? If next year stayed exactly the same as this one, what would disappoint me the most? I think that these questions require honesty, vulnerability, being open, calling a thing, and keep it real with yourself. A lot of good things I think come out of journaling. This is the journal that I'll be writing in every day this year. Yeah, so those are some questions just to kind of maybe get some things going if you feel like you're struggling on, you know, what to focus on. Reflection, I feel like a lot of good things come out of reflection. So yeah, but yeah, I'm about to go in the store, y'all. I gotta grab a couple things. We're having enchiladas, and shout out to Mom. Yes, Mom actually inspired dinner because she's making enchiladas. I was like, girl, you cook it on the 1st? So yeah, Mom is making enchiladas, and Honey was like, you want enchiladas? Yeah, let's have enchiladas. It's been a minute. So we'll have that for dinner. And I'm trying to just hop in, go in real quick, and come right on out. So I will see y'all in a second. It has been days since I last picked up the camera. I think the last thing I recorded was in the car on the 1st. It is now the 7th. So it's been 6 days. I'm just getting around to like opening like all of my Christmas presents. I'm about to do an unboxing. I got these smart glasses for Christmas. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these up. Now, these are not the Meta glasses. These are not the Metas. There are a bunch of, you know, smart glasses, AI glasses. So the features are on this side of the box and on this side as well. All right, so these glasses, wake on voice, there's music playback control, call support, filming, recognize objects, real-time translation, anti-shake when you're filming, Wi-Fi transmission, dual mic, noise reduction, single touch, wear detection, and AI intelligence. So these are the CY01s. I got these on TikTok Shop. Yeah, these are one of the gifts that my parents got me for Christmas. So these were like, if I'm not mistaken, because I've looked at so many things, y'all, I want to say that these were like regular price, $70, but for Christmas, I think they were around 40 or 50, I believe. All right, so let's get to them. All right, so we got the glasses, charger, maybe to clean the lenses, extra lenses in here to pop in, and the instructions, which I need to pay attention to. I've had that bad on so many different occasions where I don't read all the instructions and it shows. All right, so here's what they look like. Oh, these are nice. Wow, okay. These are nice. So for a lot of AI glasses, I didn't like that. I did not like that they were just the dark lenses. They looked like sunglasses. Like I wanted regular, just everyday looking glasses. You know what I mean? So yeah, I noticed that on a few pairs that I looked at, it was just a dark lens. So they look like sunglasses. And I'm like, I want like an everyday look. You know what I mean? And I'm into this because I really enjoy POV content. I love creating POV content and I love looking at POV content. So, okay, I like these. I like these a lot. I really do. So I have to go through, read the instructions. I don't know if they're charged already or anything. I don't know any of that. So it looks like, I don't know if y'all can see that right there. It's like this is where you charge it. This looks really similar to the charger that I use for my watch as well. Wow, I like these. Okay. And then I'm assuming right here is where there may be a light when I'm recording, that you'll see a red light here. What is this over here on this side? I can't tell. Or I don't know. Well, I don't know. That's what I'm assuming. Because I have definitely seen AI glasses where it's like you could tell someone's recording. So I got to read the instructions. And I'm ready to use these like right now. So let me figure this out, y'all. Let me figure this out. I hope that they work. I really do. Because this is not to record everything. But I think about all the times that I really could have used these glasses, you know, while I was in the kitchen chopping or whatever, because I'll tell you what gets really complicated just starting off as a food creator is it always would have been nice to have someone filming me, because like you're in the zone. Like I'm chopping, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you know, I'm mixing, doing whatever. And then it's like, okay, I got to move the camera, I got to move the light to grab this as well, so you can see all the steps. And you want to make sure that as you're creating that people are able to see everything that you're doing, but it just gets hard and it kind of messes up your flow. It messes up your momentum. You know what I mean? So like, I wish that I had these POV glasses for everything, you know, that I've created over the years, but I guess it's no time like the present. And maybe this will even put me in a position where I want to create something that I've never done before, you know? So yeah, I'm excited, y'all. Very, very excited. I'm gonna read the manual and get these figured out. So in the next video, maybe I'll tell y'all if I'm using them. The first time that I use them, I will let y'all know that I am using them, and then let you know like my review on them as well. You know, how I feel about them. Is it worth the money? All of that. So yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get to this. These might have to be charged up, and I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. So thank y'all so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. I will meet y'all in the comments. Make the best of the day. Be good to yourself, y'all. Peace.